What's going on, guys? dylanknowsball here. I have two packages in the mail today. The bottom one is a mail day from Quick Consign, who is an eBay auction consigner. I'm going to talk about in this video if buying on auction consignment like Quick Consign, DC87, PC sports cards, etc. is a viable way to flip sports cards. And we're going to get into some of the benefits and drawbacks of that. But before we get into that, I do have one other card here. I already tore it open to make it easy. Figured I'd show you guys. It's a pretty cool one here. Derrick Henry 2025 Topps Chrome Image Variation True Green Refractor out of 99. I paid around $10 or $11 for this all in. Could easily sell this for 20 bucks. I think there's one listed at 25 when I bought it for like 13 with 13 watchers. So pretty nice card here. I haven't bought much of the 2025 Topps Chrome. It's a great product, but still pretty expensive because of the novelty. Derrick Henry is one of the greatest football players I've ever watched. There's truly not many like him or any like him. So really cool card here, even though he plays for the Ravens. So, like I said, I got this package from Quick Consign. This is the third time I've bought from them. I'll give you guys a little bit of a rundown of the numbers so you can kind of see historically what I was working with and what my thought process was to buy from them again. So in December, I did my first Quick Consign stack. I bought $108 worth of cards. That's after you subtract out the amount I spent on a couple PC cards, because that doesn't count towards my expenses. $108, and so far for 32 cards, and so about 8 months removed, I've sold 20 out of the 32 cards. So not a great sell-through rate, but for $153.76. So we've already made about $48 or $45 worth of profit with still 12 cards left to be sold. So not too bad numbers on those. However, in March, I bought 14 cards for $39.11 total. This includes shipping and taxes. And I've only sold 2 out of the 14 cards. I really don't miss that often, not to sound like I'm gloating. But because I leave myself so much room to make money and I'm very cautious when I buy, it's one of my, I'd say one of my downfalls and one of my successes. It has its benefits and drawbacks. Selling 2 cards out of 14 in 5 months is really bad, to say the least. $20.30 of revenue in those 2 cards. There is still one nice card from that stack that I haven't sold yet, Boogie Flan, True Gold Refractor Auto, but really bad. So this is my third time going back to them. A couple weeks ago, I was super busy at my day job, and I had no time to buy cards. I was busy during the day, exhausted at night, and wasn't just putting any time into cards. So I was like, okay, I need some inventory quickly. How can I source quickly without really thinking? Quick Consign. So I went through, I bid on auctions, I think, for 3 nights, and I came away with 16 cards. 14 I plan to sell, and 2 were for the PC. The total was $48.66 with the PC cards, and $44.88 without, when you subtract their cut. So not super expensive cards. A lot of times with these auctions, one drawback is they can get expensive. They can get bid up. Like, cards are getting bid up to full comps, sometimes more. There are a lot of eyes on these auctions. They're ending hundreds of auctions every single night. So it's very competitive. So I try to grab stuff that more so slips through the cracks. I did miss on some stuff in like the $10 to $50 range that I would have liked to have, but you don't win them all. So I did come up with a lot of stuff that I won for $1, $1.50, $2, $2.25, stuff like that, to kind of supplement my stack. And that's a good thing because you want to make the shipping worth it, but at the same time, sometimes you're bidding on cards that are ending just to make the shipping worth it, and then you're like, oh, what am I going to do with this card? And there are a couple of them in this stack, to be completely honest. So without further ado, we'll show you guys. I think Quick Consign is a high floor, low ceiling way to buy cards. Just not because of how competitive it is, but it's a quick way to get inventory. You can stack your consignment over a couple days. You can combine shipping. It's like a flat rate of around $5 or $6 and then 25 cents for every additional card. So it's not too hateful, but let's see. We'll dive into it here. This is my favorite player for my favorite team, the Pirates, but I think I'm going to try and sell this one first. O'Neal Cruz, True Green Refractor from 2026 Topps Chrome, 70 out of 99. This is one of the last auctions I won. I think I won this for like $1 or $1.25. I don't like how the numbering is right in the center of the card, but cool image. Cruz just came back yesterday and hit a home run in his first game back, had an RBI knock today. Truly think he's one of the most fun players in baseball and kind of gets a bad rap. I think he's a much better player than the public likes to give him credit for. So going to try and sell this one. I've looked quickly. I'm probably going to list it for like $7.99. it's lower than the geometrics and the ray waves and the other trues. So see if we can get some for that. Here's another one of those that I just bid on because the auction was ending. Lachlan Ulbrich from the new Bowman Chrome Basketball opening statement rookie auto. I don't know anything about this guy. You guys know I don't do a ton of NBA. I know the Bulls are bad. I actually did watch the Bulls a little bit this past year because my cousin likes the Bulls. And so we spent a lot of time together. And they're bad. I don't even remember this guy playing. He might have been injured, might have just been in the G the whole time, but maybe I can make $1 or $2 on this if I'm lucky. We'll just have to see. But again, one of those ones where you just kind of use it to supplement the stack, and you're like, what am I thinking? I've really slowed down heavily on buying Bowman University basketball. It's really been much more of a baseball focus in 2026. I didn't get burnt last year because I did know what could go wrong buying Bowman U basketball. It just doesn't have the buyer base as Bowman U football. But some of the guys I bought into just were not good investments. Jackson Shellstat and Aiden Holloway head up that crowd. Aiden Holloway decided to sell drugs, and Jackson Shellstat barely played, and Oregon was a disaster. But I'm trying to get back in, slowly accumulate. I'm being way more picky this year. One guy I do like is Isaiah Harwell, McDonald's All-American. Didn't play too much at Houston last year. Transferred to play for Mark Few and Gonzaga this year. Should have a time to see much more PT. We'll see if Gonzaga adds any of the more seniors that got fifth-year eligibility. But I paid $1.25 plus the shipping and tax cut for this. I'll take that all day. It is a sticker auto, but I didn't have an Isaiah Harwell card yet, so good start there. One of the more exciting wins for me, I just made a TikTok talking about flagship parallels and how I think they're underrated. You can't even see his face, but this is Andrew McCutcheon from 2017 Topps Flagship. You can see the logo up here. That is a vintage stock. The card stock is different, feels like it's from an older set. It's at a 99. The lowest copy from any year of flagship where McCutcheon's in a Pirates jersey is $15. I won this for $1.75. So pretty good there. Should leave me lots of room. Kutch is one of my favorite players. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw I actually just got his autograph in Durham a couple weeks ago when he was playing for Gwinnett, the Braves AAA team. So really cool Kutch here. If I don't sell it, add it to the PC. The most expensive card here, absolute nuke of like $8. Ronald Acuna, Bowman Big League Gold rookie card. Big League's not a product they make anymore. It was a very cheap opening day-esque product for a couple years. Acuna is one of my favorite players. It sucks he hasn't been healthy this year. The lowest one of this card listed when I bought it was $17 plus $5 shipping, and it didn't have offers on. So to me, this is a no-brainer, listed for $19.99 eBay standard envelope and turn on offers. See what we can get. I have no problem holding Ronald Acuna cards ever. I still think he's one of the best in the game. He just needs to stay healthy. So cool in there. This card is for sure going into my PC. Joe Burrow, Touchdown Masters, orange, mosaic parallel. Cool color match. Nothing more than a retail insert, but I just try to buy cool Burrows whenever I see them. Just add them to my PC, so cool in there. This is another, oh my gosh, why did I bid on that? Chase Dollander, Bowman Best, Wave Refractor Rookie. These are 1 per box, so they're kind of rare. But Chase Dollander was doing okay at the beginning of the year, but I haven't heard much from him. Former top 10 pick from Tennessee. Probably not worth more than $2. Probably just throw it in my stash box. Interesting one here, Justice Hill, Contenders Optic Aqua, auto out of 149. Justice Hill's going into like his 8th or 9th year in the league. He's been a Raven all those years. Very nice change of pace back for Derrick Henry. Plays on third down, protects the passer. From a premier product, an on-card auto, I paid like in between $3 and $4 for this. I think I can list it for 13 or 15 and should be able to make some money. I always love Contenders Optic. I think it looks really nice. This is a really nice design. I think he was a rookie in 2019. Yeah, so really nice year for that. So pretty cool. Buying Raven stuff is kind of disgusting, but oh well. Another just stack stuffer, Kayleen Schmeichel Bowman auto out of $4.99. Don't know anything about her. Bought it for like $1.50. Could maybe get $3 for it. Just another one I was like, it's ending cheap, what the heck. It's another one for the PC. Brandon Lau, Yellow Refractor from Finest at a $2.75. Brandon Lau has had a very good year for the Pirates. This is probably going to be his only year for the Pirates, as he's a free agent next season, and I don't look for the front office to bring him back because they're cheap. Has nothing to do with Brandon Lau. He just hit a walk-off home run today for his 27th home run of the season. So this is cool. Throw this in my PC binder. Cool color match. So wanted to show some love to Brandon Lau. Mason Graham, Topps Chrome Black Refractor out of 299, rookie. Paid $1.25 for this. I mean, I don't know how expensive Topps Chrome Black is. I imagine it's probably a $500 product. Mason Graham was a top 5 pick. To get a numbered top 5 pick from a premier product for $1.25, felt like I couldn't lose. So, oh well. This is a sneaky one here. Aaron Judge from Topps On Demand. This is his second year. Aaron Judge from 2018. I won this for $1. I thought it was pretty sneaky. Think I can get $8 for it. Excuse me. Get $8 for it. Just a Judge you don't see every day. And he's a good guy to have cards of that you don't see every day. So, could be a sneaky way to get some revenue back on this one. Does Brandon Ayuk ever suit up in the NFL again? We don't know. But I bought this rookie at a $175 for $1.50. Very good player in his prime. Kind of off the rails. Niners really could need him this year. Pearsall went down. Mike Evans has been a little nicked up in camp. Obviously, Dejon Stribling's had a good camp as well. And they did bring back Debo. But I don't know. But I thought, what the heck. Worst comes to worst, I'll just keep it. I did like Brandon Ayuk. Interesting one here. Darrell Taylor, Select No Huddle Gold rookie out of 10. I paid in between $4 and $5 for this. Darrell Taylor, just a rotational pass rusher. His entire career spent time on Seattle and Chicago. I think he's on Houston now. Could probably list this for $15. Should give me some room to maybe take an offer, make some profit. But I think gold is cheap. As my friend Jabber says, gold is the color of the hobby. So, tough to hate it. Dalton Rushing, first Bowman Refractor. It was $1. Very polarizing player, and I know he's out for the season, but I don't care. This could be a $5 card someday. I think he's a good player and has a future in the league. So $1, what the heck? And then I think this is the card that started the stack. That's another thing you want to think about when you want to buy from Quick Consign. Are you starting a stack because you saw a card you like ending at auction and you want it, or are you buying just for the sake of starting a stack? Because that's what I did. I bought this J.J. Weatherholt Topps Chrome X-Fractor for like less than $4. Great player, not a super rare, valuable card, but you just have to think about why you're stacking and how you want to start your stack. So there we go. A lot of slop, but stuff that will supplant inventory for now. I'm hoping to get to a card show this weekend or the weekend after to really boost and kind of bring some life back to the inventory. We are having a good month on the back of some bigger sales. Not so much quantity, but still a good month to date. So interested to get this stuff up on the store. So let me know what you guys think if you like this kind of video, kind of like a case study, and I will update you in the future on how this is going. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.